Hello, everyone. This is News Now Health Update. Joining us today is Lisa Gibalerio from the Wayside Youth and Family Support Network and coordinator of the Belmont Wellness Coalition. Thanks for joining us today, Lisa.
Thank you, Joanna.
Our topic is teens and sleep. We hear a lot about teens and sleep, mostly that they are not getting enough sleep, and sometimes that they sleep in too late. What is the most important thing for parents to know about this topic?
You're right, Joanna. There is a lot of chatter about teens and sleep. What's new and important in this conversation is the evidence-based data connecting adolescent sleep loss with poor mental health.
Okay. Before we get into the mental health impacts, can you tell us how much most teens are sleeping and how much are they falling short of what their bodies need?
Sure. So research tells us that teenagers need at least 8 hours of sleep per night. Remember, their young brains are still developing and their bodies are not done growing. So what we know to be true is that 65% of high schoolers report averaging about 6 hours of sleep at night, which means that those same 65% are living in a chronic state of sleep deprivation. This is impacting their mental health, their moods, and really their entire existence.
Oh, can you explain in what ways sleep deprivation impacts their mental health?
Sure. So recent research has shown that lack of sleep actually triggers the negative emotional center part of their brain. So this can cause sadness. And if it goes on for a long time, it can actually cause depression. So if teens are consistently not getting enough sleep, if they're hovering around the 5 or 6 hour mark, they're also consistently amping up that negative emotion part of their brains.
Oh, I see. Now, what guidance do you have for parents who hope to impact this?
Well, what I tell parents, Joanna, is to hold a meeting with your kids. Make it relaxed, order pizza. Just tell them we're going to talk about sleep. You're going to share your concerns. Share the specific data that I just relayed, that sleep can really impact their moods and perhaps their mental health. Discuss and try to find out specifically what's keeping them from getting more sleep. Is it the amount of homework they have? Is it time spent looking at screens? Are they doing too many extracurricular activities? So try to identify, and then that way you can address. Also, talk about lights out. Talk about, especially with your high schoolers, right? So maybe you can come to an agreement that screen time ends at, let's say, 10 or 10:30 and lights are out by 11. You could relax those same guidelines on the weekends. So I would say that putting some guidelines in place that you talk about and come to agreement together could be really helpful. And I do believe the evidence around that backs me up.
Oh, great. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Well, just that for parents listening, I would say sleep should be just as much of a priority with your kids and you're talking with your kids as, flossing your teeth or getting good exercise or eating a balanced diet. So it should be right up there with one of the important topics you share about with your children. I would also encourage parents to model good sleep habits themselves. If they're staring at a screen until all hours of the night, the kids will see that. Um, and just for parents to know that it's perfectly okay for you to help your child in setting up good and healthy sleep habits. That is, part of what you do for them. Their brains are 10 years away from being fully developed, so you can share your developed thinking and developed brain with them. And again, just to keep that science in mind, getting 8 hours of sleep a night will brighten their moods. And that's really important as they navigate, these challenging teenage years.
I couldn't agree more, Lisa. Thank you so much for all this helpful information. We look forward to having you on again soon. Thank you.